dearest love.
She's just 7 and a jovial, kind kid who will grow to be a blessing one day. I was washing in front of the house and I was running out of soap. And so with this little girl standing by me, I gave her money and said she should just get to the shop just behind the house and get me a bar of soap. The shop is actually part of the house, but you have to take a bend from where I was to reach there. And this little kid went, then came back and asked me, "What will you give me if I go and get a soap for you?" This was very surprising coming from her, and I looked at her and said, "I will give you nothing, so hurry up." She skipped away to the shop. It took some time and she came back again and said, "If you don't buy me 5 toffee, I won't go and get you the soap." Then I said, "Okay then, give me my money. I'll get it myself." I knew something was going on, and when I got up with my arm stretched to take the money, she asked me if I don't need a soap anymore. And I said I need it. That is why I want to go get it myself. And she said she was going for it. She skipped away, and this time I followed only to find some 4 other little boys from the house playing in the corner. And when she was passing, they asked if I had given her the money for the toffee, and she said no. And they told her to come back and take it, or else she cannot buy from the shop. And this little girl turned round again, and I just showed myself, and she was surprised, but then asked if I could give her money to buy toffee for the boys so she can go and buy me the soap. When the boys saw me, they ran off. At that age, and yet evil was at work. I knew this little girl was not like that at all, and to find that those guys would bully her and push those evil ideas into her head for their benefit was so shocking to me. And yet, I looked around me, and it is not 7-year-old that suffer at the hands of evil influences. There are many grown men and women being manipulated, twisted, and turned from the truth and perfect life to a life of greed and self-centeredness. Paul has warned, "Do not be conformed to this world, but continually be transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you may be able to determine what God's will is, what is proper, pleasing, and perfect." Romans 12:2. Always know that. Do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good character. Sober up as you ought and stop sinning, for some of you are ignorant of God. I say this to your shame. 1 Corinthians 15:33-34. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. Okay.